Hello friends, it's me, and today let's watch I Played MrBeast's song Underwater from Zealous. Together, let's go, let's start.
Have you ever seen a sunken piano before? Me neither. This one in particular was sunk to the bottom of the ocean years ago by a magician, and some say the mermaid beside it is haunted. It's also extremely dangerous.
2 people actually almost died.
Are you serious?
So we're gonna go play MrBeast's song on this thing. As for the mermaid, we'll call her Karen.
Hi Karen! Hello Karen. Hello Karen.
Oh, that's gonna be a problem. The piano's outside the country and I don't have a passport. I leave in less than 3 days and it normally takes 8 weeks to get one.
What are you doing with the underwater piano there?
I'm just playing a meme song on it, Mom. You wouldn't understand.
Bro, if you can't get your passport, you're gonna be out $5 grand.
I know. There is one possible solution.
Said that if I can get hooked up with this expediting agency that I could get it within 4 hours.
But I'm gonna have to go
Why
all
didn't you plan this properly in the first place?
the way to Texas to go to it. While I flew to Texas, Dawson and Ryan picked up my suit that I got fitted for earlier.
I look like James Bond.
I would not let you leave looking like the trash child.
He looks like he knows how to play piano. That's exactly what I was going for.
I'm gonna be wearing it when I swim down to Karen to play MrBeast's song. Okay, but
Karen.
seriously, this thing's starting to creep me out. Swimming down to this thing is gonna suck.
I'm on my way to the appointment, but Dawson's calling me.
Hey, so
I've been doing some research. 2 people actually almost died. Like,
are you serious?
their freediving gear stuck on the mermaid. They almost drowned, like getting back up. So
Well, we're in too deep now. No pun intended.
Bro, don't even.
I barely made my appointment at the passport office. Then the guard told me not to film. So I filmed anyway, and we made it!
yes, dude, we got it. Oh, that was so stressful.
By now, you might be wondering why this video is so important. If you haven't heard, MrBeast and Mark Rober are taking 1 pound of trash out of the ocean for every $1 that you and I donate to Team Seas. If we're unable to make it to this piano, all of this effort to raise awareness for Team Seas is for nothing.
Or you could have done it on a different dates. You know, 1 week later, 5 days later,
Wow.
or after you get your whole passport thing done properly, maybe a few months later.
Packing, I almost forgot my passport. There we go. Would have sucked if I left that. At this point, everything seemed to be going really, really well.
I am homies with the pilot. Look at me, I'm freaking flying the plane.
But what I didn't know is that I forgot one key detail that would cause major problems when we tried to get into the country.
Not at home anymore, boys.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Let me introduce you to the Royal Bahamas Police Force.
Oh, no recording? Sorry.
This person in particular was named Karen. Coincidence? I think not. However, she was really cool, and she was just doing her job. The immigrations office, however, was a different story.
They try to kick me out of the country. I'm sad.
Huge problem. They ended up confiscating
Global Reverse doesn't do shit.
literally all of our camera gear. I'm beginning to think that this piano is actually haunted.
Wow, so much camera gear, dude.
If we can't get written approval from the actual government within the 48-hour window that we're in the country, then this whole video is ruined.
Currently trying to figure out if we can get a boat charter, but we still don't even have our cameras. So we gotta figure out how we're gonna get to the piano. How are we even gonna get our cameras? And then third of all, how I'm even gonna dive down to the piano. We gotta figure this out before tomorrow. And the day is already half over. So pray for us.
We asked around a bit and found a local that might be able to take us to the piano.
So you really need this for like tomorrow.
Pretty much.
And while I was inside withdrawing the money for the ride, Dawson saw an actual shark swim by.
It's a shark, bro.
But seriously, I've never seen water this clear in my entire life, and it reminded me of the whole reason why we're making this video in the first place. And considering that it's been a whole 24 hours since we've heard from the immigrations office,
Yep, so Team Seas from Mark Rober, MrBeast is to help save our planet. Clean up the seas, clean up the oceans. Thank you.
now have no other option but to take a huge risk, show up tomorrow morning at the facility, and just hope for the best. We pulled up, and at first the office seemed completely deserted.
It's looking pretty empty.
We are out of time. We need to get our equipment now, or else we'll miss low tide and swimming down to the piano will be extremely difficult. We might get arrested, but we're just gonna walk straight into this restricted area and hope for the best.
How's it going, sir? We're here to grab some of our equipment. Okay. 80 minutes now. Sweet.
They weren't too happy that we just waltzed in like we did, and chances that we'd get our gear back at all looked pretty slim. But after a lot
Look, I'm gonna say the very typical standard stuff. Oh my gosh. These Americans.
of time and convincing, we were able to get the written approval that we needed in the first place.
We got the backpacks, dude.
However, we missed low tide.
Right now we're gonna get there with the high tide. I hope you can hold your breath for a minute. If we get there with the tide coming in strong, it's gonna be even harder.
Gotcha. Y'all take Dramamine?
Yeah, I did, so I'm good. Still might get sick.
If anybody's gonna puke today, I feel like it's gonna be you.
The piano was about 40 minutes away, and on the way we saw the beautiful ocean and other islands.
That looks like a James Bond island, dude.
Oh my goodness, it's so pretty.
Spotted trash!
Support the cause.
We just turned around because we saw some trash in the ocean.
Oh, it's a birthday balloon.
Yes.
One balloon at a time.
Good job, Dawson.
And I had no clue that Graham was gonna do this, but he showed us Nicolas Cage's island
No way.
that is full of lizards for some reason.
Oh shoot. Everybody eats.
What happens if I just go like this? It's like an ocean. Oh, wow. Dude, his skin's like leather.
And for some reason there were pigs also.
So why are there pigs on beaches?
They're so adorable. What's up, brother? Oh, Ryan's obsession with pigs may have gone too far, and it's gonna lead to his death.
Anyway, let's make our way to this piano.
Look how clean the water is here. You can literally see to the bottom of it. This is what the ocean can look like everywhere. But unfortunately, it looks like this, and this, and this. Donate just $1. You can get a whole pound of trash. That's like a whole trash bag. Is that buoy where it is? Sick! We made it! We're finally here.
We've all been waiting for.
No way. Holy crap, I can kind of see it underwater. All right, now that we've seen it, we can leave. That's creepy. That's honestly kind of creepy. Oh, they can probably see it then. Oh, there it is.
What if the mermaid moves? Just grabs her hand.
Oh,
and
dude,
starts
that would
playing?
suck. We had to dress for the occasion, so we brought a suit. Dude, I feel literally like James Bond right now. Last step.
What every good suit needs.
Every good student needs some flippers.
He dripped and then he drowned.
Let's hope I don't drown. How do I go in like Navy SEAL style? Huh? Moment of truth, boys. We traveled how many thousands of miles? This many miles. Let's see if we can get this picture and play this song for the ocean. Woo! That was the lamest thing I've ever done.
So I went down for my first dive, and even though I was a little creeped out by Karen, it was surprisingly easy.
Not bad.
But then during my second and third attempt, my ears ended up clogging. It literally feels like someone is putting a bike pump up to my ear and pumping my head full of air. It hurts so bad.
Dude, that pressure is no joke.
Gosh dang it.
If we push ourselves too hard, we could literally end up bursting our eardrum. This is gonna be a lot harder than I originally thought.
We're gonna send you a noodle.
Sick.
Save your life.
Thanks, bro.
Our tour guide, Graham, who unbeknownst to us is a professional freediver, is swimming down to the piano and showing us how it's done.
Dude, he's playing it, bro.
That was awesome. Okay.
Graham gave me a few tips and showed me how I could dive down to the piano better.
All right, watch me do it first.
The legend.
But each time I swim down, my ears hurt more and more. And after a full hour of treading water, the current became downright aggressive.
This is a workout.
We had deprived ourselves of so much oxygen and inhaled so much salt water that we were starting to go insane.
Look, I recognize that what he's saying is a truth, but you do not need to actively, unnecessarily hype it up way too much. You know, this is just part and parcel of swimming as a whole. It's not that deep. Okay, it is deep, but it's not that deep. You understand what I mean?
The beat. There's a beat.
It's more of a current now.
The current is gonna start moving. We have about 10 or 15 minutes because the current's gonna get more aggressive. Meanwhile, Graham's just swimming.
Not just swimming though. Graham knows that the current is picking up. So he decided to tie a rope to the piano so that we could get down easier. But with the tide rising and the current still growing stronger, we don't have much time left. I need to hurry up and make this work, otherwise this is all gonna be a complete waste.
Oh my gosh. Guys, it's...
Is he going to actually MrBeast 6000? Whoa, MrBeast 6000, yeah, you know his name. You change it once, twice, but I think it's here to stay. The one.
Shark. Just kidding.
We only have a few more minutes to get this done. We're about to leave, so it's kind of do or die right now. Yes, it's a challenge, right?
It's actually quite a long song. It's actually quite a long song to play underwater.
What an amazing place to have a challenge, right?
Not too shabby, I'll say.
My ears hurt, but we're gonna do it for the ocean.
You got this, Matt.
It's like 60 miles. We can do this stuff. We came all this way. Ready?
I'm so tired, my head feels like it's gonna explode, but I'm not gonna have another chance at this. I have to make this work no matter what.
MrBeast 6000, yeah, you know his name. He changed it once, twice. That's all! That's all!
Speaking of which, however many people subscribe to this video, I'll donate $1 to Team C's. So hit the subscribe button. Have a great day.
Bro, you did all that trouble just to play that short few seconds. I thought you could type in that MrBeast 6000, yeah, you know his name, he changed the entire, it's impressive, but come on. Anyways, this video is from Jealous. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Subscribe. But come on, bro, seriously.